we're seeing a real shift from sort of underground to mass adoption that's going to take place.
Hey folks, Phil here with Blockchain North at Futurist. I'm here with Andrei of APX Lending. Why don't you give us your 30 seconds elevator pitch before we dive a bit deeper?
Awesome, thanks for having me, Phil. So my name is Andrei Poliakov. I am the CEO and founder of APX Lending. APX Lending is a Bitcoin and Ethereum-backed lending platform. We offer our users a compliant, safe, and secure way to get loans backed by their Bitcoin or their Ethereum.
Great, super clear. So how do you borrow against crypto, mechanically speaking, let's say? How does that work?
Well, naturally, the first thing you probably think of doing is going to a bank. However, a bank would not take your Bitcoin or your crypto and give you a loan. What you can do is you can come to APX Lending and go on our website at apxlending.com. It's a very quick onboarding process. You submit some information, and then basically the way it works is you provide us your Bitcoin as collateral. That Bitcoin is held in segregated, insured cold storage, and the key here is it's visible to you as the borrower for the duration of the loan, because we don't move it, we don't reinvest it, we don't do anything with it. And so as the borrower for the duration of the entirety of your loan, you can watch and look after your collateral on chain. Now what we do is that we take that collateral and we give you either a fiat or a stable coin loan in return.
Okay, again, super clear. If you do not reinvest the tokens, how do you make money?
So we charge our borrowers interest when we issue them a loan. We charge really competitive rates, as low as 12%, which is unheard of in the market, right. And that's how we make our money. So we charge interest. It's a very, very simple, which makes it a very safe and secure business model.
I guess for a borrower, the most reassuring thing would be if it's regulated, right? Is it regulated in Canada or elsewhere? And yeah, what does that mean for the user?
Yeah, so APX Lending is registered with FinTrack in Canada, with FinCEN in the US, and we currently have a registration in with the OSC in Canada to become the first licensed crypto-backed lender in the country.
Wow, fantastic. So what does the market look like? I mean, are you one of the only ones in Canada, internationally? What are others offering, and what are your competitive strengths, let's say?
Yeah, so we operate currently in Canada and the US, and I was just up on stage. I made our announcement of our expansion into the US.
Okay.
So again, we are in a very compliant and regulated stream of crypto. And so there are very little companies right now in the world, I can tell you that are going through the same sort of rigorous registration process as we are. We're currently going through a SOC 2 audit as well, which is obviously very important. And I should mention that our business has two verticals. One is our direct-to-consumer lending platform, as I mentioned, available at apxlending.com. And the second vertical that I also just announced at the conference today is our white label solution. So this is a white label solution that we offer to banks, to credit unions, to other fintechs, to other lenders that are looking to offer crypto-backed lending services to their end clients. So if you're in the, if you're a bank or a credit union, for example, and you think, hey, I want to start offering these services, sure, you can take a couple of years and try to build out the technology that our team has built that is fully operational, and you can get you going in about 6 to 8 weeks.
What are some of the trends in your space? I imagine that the banks are going to be at least listening, because as far as I know, they can't do this themselves right now. Is that correct?
Well, I can tell you, I've been in this industry since 2017. I used to run one of the largest licensed crypto exchanges in Canada. And I can tell you from 2017 to where we are now, the shift has been monumental. You have so much more institutional interest. The regulators themselves have caught up considerably as well.
Okay, good.
And fundamentally, we are having some very, very advanced discussions with a number of lenders and financial institutions in North America that are looking to start offering these sorts of services.
And so you made these announcements today. What announcements will you be making in a year?
In a year, well, I hope in a year we'll be a global platform with a global offering. Right now we are only North American, so I do hope that we have plans to expand to Latin America, into Asia, into Europe as well. The vision for APX Lending is to really provide credit and lending services to the next 1 billion crypto users, and so in the next 2 to 3 to 4 years, I think that's where we'll be heading.
Very cool. Any final thoughts? Any message? Any high conviction that you like to share with people?
High conviction. I think, look, we are in a very, very interesting place right now in the industry. With what's happening down south of the border, a lot of announcements that are coming out pro crypto. That's obviously fueling a lot of the growth. A lot of ETFs that have been released, that have come out. I think we're seeing a real shift from sort of underground to mass adoption that's going to take place. And again, that's where our business comes in with APX, is to really provide that mass user base with a compliant, safe, and secure lending platform that they can, instead of selling their Bitcoin they can borrow against it. We provide them that liquidity, that freedom that financial freedom really is really what's all about.
Very cool. And you explain it very well and very clearly. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Andrei. It's a pleasure.
Cheers. Thank you.